If you have run into any difficulty with your EIDL application, it was declined.
Stay to the end because we're going to give you some tips on what to do instead of filing a duplicate EIDL application. Welcome to Advancing with Financing, and we're not going to leave you in suspense because we're just going to let you know right off the bat, do not file a duplicate EIDL application. And here's why.
If you have run into any difficulty with your EIDL application, it was declined, or there are issues where it's held up, whatever, you haven't heard from them on the original EIDL application, I don't care how long ago it was, do not file a duplicate. Instead, focus on your original application number and walk it through to its conclusion. You want to dance?
If you submit a duplicate application because you think maybe it went into the vast void of darkness, we understand that. But the thing is, you're going to create an alternate dimension of a new reality. If you submit a second application, you're going to make the delay even worse because you're going to complicate everything with two applications in the system and they don't reach out to verify and validate.
We've seen many situations where the business owner, frustrated with the process, where it could be a couple of days or months in many of the cases we've heard about, they go in and they file another application. And all this does is creates an existing, as Linda said, dimension within SBA, which confuses your original application, because all SBA is going to do is cancel your second application because it's a duplicate. Do you want the SBA to focus on canceling a second application, or do you want them to work on the first application, right?
Exactly. If your loan was declined, so you think, well, maybe if I did it incorrectly, then I should just submit another one. It doesn't work that way. No. Once you're declined, you have to go into reconsideration mode. You have to request a reconsideration of the original first application. And our next video will be the checklist for reconsideration.
You would think because it's the Small Business Administration, they would keep it into some kind of logical business format, but instead they're a federal government agency, and so their format tends to be how federal government agencies work. That's why it's called an application, and then later on, if that's declined, a reconsideration.
Whenever you have any questions, concerns, or comments, or just need to follow up on an existing EIDL application that has not been declined or hasn't had any status follow-up, call the SBA. Watch our video, How to Speak to an SBA Agent. Here's a big tip. Talk to a Tier 2 agent. That's going to be the biggest takeaway.
I don't know where it's appearing on the screen, but it's around here someplace.
It's around here someplace.
And we'll put the phone number for SBA Customer Service. We'll put it in the description down below. And definitely watch our video on how to speak to an SBA agent before you call. I did a call last week with a new client. Generally, in speaking, when a new client brings us in after the application, we have to get authorization. So we put the client on the phone with the SBA agent to authorize the agent to speak with us as their representative, their authorized representative. But the SBA agent on the phone, we generally love our SBA agents, but this one was not the sharpest tool in the shed. And it led to this whole conversation like this. Head was like spinning around, and I kept trying to interrupt to just take control of it so that it would follow a logical format which would help me to get the information I needed. Instead of it was all this back and forth and storytelling. And
you mean much like how you're explaining what not to
exactly.
do? You can also find us at our new URL, www.disasterloanconsulting.com. You got it, .com.
If you like this video, please click on that thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe and the bell so you get notifications. We strive to get accurate and valid information. Someone said to us, hey, why don't you guys have 18 million subscribers? Because we don't actually have time to do 70 videos a day. We're actually processing real SBA EIDL loan applications. That's what we really do.
But if you share this video and you comment and you like and you watch it all the way through, then maybe other people will find it.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Not filing.
Got it.
And here's why.
Okay. Do it. Here's why.
And here's why. And here's why. I'm Linda Ray.
I'm Trevor. We are Aurora Consulting, financing solutions for your business success story. You can find us, loan disaster,